Hi everyone. Look, I'll be doing the PVZ again, but I want to tell y'all. You see, I changed the webcam because I don't like how it's blurry. I know it's a little blurry, but I'll just have to deal with it then. All right, guys. About when I want to talk about this SML thing, the truth is I don't want to watch the new SML anymore because the thing is the new SML isn't quite the same anymore ever since Nintendo sued Logan for this because he was using it for offensiveness, inappropriate jokes and all that stuff of using his Nintendo characters, like his one of his Mario characters. Guys, I just think that okay, look, the thing is I think either it was Jeffy that caused him of his whole thing going on about his demonetization. Either YouTube wants Jeffy to be burned, to be ruined and destroyed. It just seems like Logan wants his ads back if he wants to burn Jeffy. So the thing is, I prefer the old SML where he uses Nintendo characters either Jeffy didn't exist. Well, it turns out Jeffy was one of the most funniest character puppet ever. So the fact that I don't watch SML anymore is because he uses his puppet characters. Ever since that day, about a few days ago, Logan was recording his house that he doesn't live here anymore. One of Chili's account, but he was recording all of his puppets, which I see the Nintendo puppets because the thing is I think Logan's either cooked for real. If Nintendo sees this, he's gonna be pissed. Literally. I prefer the old SML more than the new one because I don't it's just things ain't the same anymore, bros. I just wish that Nintendo gives Logan another chance. If I was the creator of Nintendo, I would just give Logan another chance. He could either burn Jeffy and not use it anymore. Well, without Jeffy, then he would lose all of his views and his subscribers. Well, it depends on other people if he would still never unsubscribe to SML, the Super Mario Logan. So, I'm gonna keep this short. If I just don't like the new I just don't like those new modern characters. I just don't think they're the same anymore because I just find it not interesting anymore. Not not cool or funny. Guys, the thing is, you want to know something? The thing is, I just keep watching the new SML. It just got me laughing, okay? Sorry guys, today it is raining. Today is literally cloudy today. Like literally. It's it's literally cloudy and raining today. All right, let's get back to the point. The point is, I really do miss the old SML instead of the new SML. It's because it reminds me of the old days. I really do miss the old days. I just wish that Logan. I just wish that Nintendo uses. I mean, lets Logan have another chance again. Guys, the thing is, I just don't find SML funny anymore. I just don't find quite funny anymore. I just want to go. I just wish that we could go back to the old days where we watch old SML with its Nintendo characters. For real. I think I just don't like how, what I really didn't know that SML just got sued. He just got sued. Well, I know I already said that. So, if I was okay, and again, if I was creator of Nintendo, I would just give give Logan another chance. I just really do miss the old SML Super Mario Logan because it really brings back those good old memories. For real. You know, I just want to go back to the I just want to go back to the past where I want to watch old SML using his old Nintendo characters. For real. It used to be right. But it turns out the new SML isn't quite funny anymore. I just don't find it the fact that it is interesting. I don't find it interesting or funny or amusing or interesting anymore. I think I already said the word interesting. It just seems like Nintendo sued Logan. That's not cool, man. For real. I really do miss the old SML. For real. Just stand up. I really do. I do miss the old SML. Look, Nintendo, you should please give Logan another chance, okay? I just want you to give SML another chance to use the Nintendo characters. Alright, guys, look. I think it's either Jeffy that made SML popular. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just keep this short. I really do miss the old SML, and I really do love his old Nintendo characters. I love the Nintendo characters that Logan made them funny. Literally. I just want to go. I just want the old SML back. I know that things have changed, that people fly. Time has changed. I gotta tell y'all. Time has changed. Look, SML is married, and yes, that's true. Congrats. And if Nintendo if Nintendo gave Logan another chance, I would just be happy. But I don't think he will. I don't know what difference will it make. The difference between those two. But Logan did get his ads back, and that's good. I just want the old SML back. I remember the Angry Birds and all that stuff. Guys, the way that I've been interested in... You don't know how I got interested in SML? The only one that I got interested in SML is that Bowser Jr. went to Disney World. That was pretty amazing. So I started watching one of his videos. My favorite video that I love is the one that with Disney World, that Junior is. And I gotta tell you, what's really funny, you wanna know what's really something about part 2 of Bowser Jr. going to Disney World? Is that the Ken doll is completely naked and he's sticky to Chef Pee Pee. And it's really funny. I somehow find it funny now. And I feel bad for Chef Pee Pee that gets treated as a slave. You know how Bowser just treats Chef Pee Pee as a slave? And especially Bowser Jr.? I gotta tell y'all, it was actually interesting. I love how Chef Pee Pee quits. But I was really looking forward to wait for Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 7. Because I was waiting for it. I've been waiting. But SML just doesn't make those anymore. He's either focusing on what he is doing and focusing on making his other old puppets and the past. It just reminds me of playing Minecraft. That's what I love. I just want to go back to the old... I just want the old SML back. For real. I really do miss the old SML. Oops, sorry. My monitor just shakes when I do this. See? Alright. So guys, look. We all miss the old SML, and we do miss the old days. The old ones are actually funny. For real. So, if Nintendo gives SML another chance, I would just be happy. I just wish that Logan could go back to his... I really do miss Logan's old house. It's so nostalgic. I really do miss the old days. Everyone does. And you all too. I do miss the old SML. Everyone does. I just find SML is not the same anymore. For real. Alright guys, I think that might be the video. That I just want to put my thoughts onto it. Well, let me just put my thoughts of the old SML. You know guys, my thoughts of the old SML of the list is I find it funny, interesting, and and quite amusing. But the new SML, no thank you. The new SML is not interesting, not amusing, not funny, and it's not accurate. The old SML is. The old SML is accurate. So I think that might be it. I think the Jeffy puppet is the reason how his channel got a downfall. Well, not just it. I think either way, it's ruining him. You know, I love the old SML. And you know, guys, I might be able to do I might do a Minecraft live stream today. Alright, that's not the point of the video right now, but I might do it. So, if you guys like this video of my thoughts of the SML, that I really do miss the old SML like you all do, hit the subscribe button, and, okay, look, hit the subscribe button right here that I'm holding. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button below. And guys, I will be going live in a few hours until like 5 o'clock, I guess. At 5 o'clock, I will go live, and I'll see you later, okay? I just really do miss the old SML, and I really do love his old vids and the Nintendo plush dolls. I really do find it nostalgic. The old SML is more amazing than the new one. For real. I just don't find the new one interesting anymore. I don't find quite it interesting anymore. I just want the old SML. I want the old SML back. And I really do. I don't like the new one. The new one is just terrible. And, you know, the old SML is amazing, but not the new one. I don't find it more interesting anymore. Guys, I just hope you understand, okay? I hope you understand. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button below. And if you guys like this, hit the like button below and the notification bell if you want to do it. I think that's quite it. I don't know what to say. All I do is keep saying the same thing. Alright guys, I will see you all later on at 5 o'clock, and I see you tomorrow. Bye! See you in 5 o'clock to go live.